Well, I'm on the back deck at the OC. You can see my stuff. I just got through swimming a mile. I did it in 29 minutes, 7 seconds. Almost got to the 28. 28 minute. If I'd have swam 7 seconds longer, I would have had it. But I didn't get it. Now, I want you to look at these trees behind me. Look at that. 2 weeks of pretty cold weather, and they're already changing. They're changing kind of quick. But, all right, I gotta lower my heart rate so I can lay out here and meditate in this cold weather. I didn't even look at the temperature, but I'm thinking it's right at about 50, maybe 55. It ain't cold. Most people can't take this kind of cold, but it's good for cold weather therapy, cold weather training. Get your mind right, get your body right, and come out here and do this with me when it gets 20 degrees. Oh, my hair is wet, you know. It's funny, but everybody calls it a ponytail. It's a COVID tail, because I ain't had a haircut since COVID started. Oh, it feels like it's coming all the way off now. I wrap it up and twist it, and that way it dries quicker. Boy, when you get in the shade, that's when it gets cold. Right down here, I'm in the shade. You can see the sliding board behind me. Their contractor's supposed to paint that. So maybe when he's in the process of painting it, because it's going to take him more than probably a week to paint it. Well, if he knew what he was doing, he could paint it in 2 days, 3 days. Which, I ain't saying he don't know what he's doing, I'm just saying. I've been around some real painters dudes. And them painter dudes that are, well, back then in the 80s and 90s, to be right honest with you, some of the lead paint people, the lead people that did the painting for Brown and Ruth, B&K, Bechtel, and some of them big companies I worked for, they were paid almost $25 an hour in the 90s. And they knew what they were doing. They could get it done. That's the thing about paint. You gotta want to do painting. If you don't want to do it, it ain't gonna work out for you. All right, I'm just rambling. So the point is, there is no point. Life is what you think about it. If you think that you're in dire straits, you're going to be in dire straits. But if you start thinking that you are in control of the only thing that you can ever be in control of in this reality, in this realm of this matrix, of this time continuum, is your thoughts. Nothing else. I can control a light switch. Wow. Does that get me anything? It gets me the light turned on. But I've reached a simple way of thinking and being. And most people, they want to know my story. They want to know about me. But some of them can't get past that word, the Buddha. I was told many years ago to call myself the Buddha from Mississippi. And I haven't lived in Mississippi in going on almost 12 years, 14 years. I don't even know. I don't even think in time. It doesn't register with me anymore. I live in the now moment of this continuum right now. And I choose peace over anything. But the word Buddha only means to awaken, awakening. You can actually say awakening, because that's all it really is. It's awakening to your true nature, your Christo nature, the nature of your breath. and the nature of your spinal cord and your chakras. People go, oh, that's New Age. No, it's going to rapidly become this age, rapidly become knowledgeable that they are enlightened, light-bodied beings that can move in dimensional planes within time. And I've had that luxury of being able to go back in time and heal myself and heal the people that were with me and change the present moment into one of more and greater peace. I think I did a little time traveling last night, if you really want to know the truth. I can't think and really remember the dream that I was in that became lucid. But I can tell you this, I woke out of that with a smile on my face. It was teaching me. It was talking to me. And I couldn't really wrap my head around the entities that were doing it. But I can tell you this, they were Christ conscious beings, fully recognized. That's what the Buddha was. He was divinely recognized as his true nature, and he was able to show and teach that through miracles. Now the one before Buddha was Krishna, and Krishna was 1,000 years before Buddha, and Buddha was 500 years before Yeshua ben Joseph, the one we call the Christ. There's a reason they call him the Christ, because it's part of the nature, and it's been a part of our drama, our story, for a very long time. Either you're with Christ or you're not. Either you seek God as a man on a cloud with hands and fingers, you could snap his fingers and lightning comes forth. That ain't who we are. We're greater than even that. Physical form can't inhabit what our Father is. We're stuck in this form, we're stuck in time, but that's not who we are. It's just my story. It was his story, my story, and they changed his story so we would never know the true way that we coalesced into this matrix. I'm under the belief that this world was destroyed 2,000 years ago. And somehow we entered into, I had to hit my watch. Somehow we entered into, I hope this thing is square. We entered into this matrix. When you don't know who you are, like I didn't know who I was for 42 years, nothing was working in my life. Nothing. And then my wife snapped me out of it by divorcing me, my dumb ass, but I'm not that dumb ass no more. I'm maybe even dumber. When you get so full of love and blessed, yeah, the world kind of can perceive you as being a jester, a joker, a clown, because I don't seemingly do nothing, and I don't. But what I do is I make videos. I'm fixing to start creating artwork with my thinking, and my videos are a reflection of my artwork and how I learned to even make them. So I appreciate you watching my channel and coming back and wanting encourage me to talk more like this. Encourage me to tell my story a little bit more, because actually everyone's going to understand what happened to me. Everyone's going to actually go through that within their time continuum, within their life. We're all just really one vibrational being, but we're all separated because of duality in this matrix. To me, it's a simulated reality. Ever what went down over 2,000 years ago, how we destroyed the whole thing, it had to be rebooted and reprogrammed. And it's a place to learn lessons. So it's a simulation reality where we detach from who we are and what we are until we decide that we don't like that no more. And then we become peaceful, our mind becomes still, and we start asking good questions to the universe. And that's what it's all about. Questions. If you don't have questions, you need to think of some, because our ability to survive in this matrix that's controlled by the dark side is only by asking good questions. You need the answers to some good questions. Think about it.